Hey friends, Karla here. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel today. I want to welcome all my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'd like to share my happy planner with you today that I am using as a daily memory keeper. We are already to October, the October pages, and the year's going to be almost through, so I'm really excited to share with you what I've done for the rest of the year, and I'm really excited to share with you my planner for 2017. So I'm already starting to get things set up, and I'm excited to share with you all the different little tweaks and changes I'll be making for next year's memory keeping. Okay, so let's get started. As I shared with you in my September video, I love fall. I love all these beautiful colors, so I've really been having fun decorating my pages each week. The big event that I attended this month was the Minnesota Blogger Conference, and I'll show you some more pictures when we get into that week of the month. But that was really fantastic. If you live in Minnesota or in the Midwest and you are a blogger or a YouTuber, I think you'd really love this conference. They've been doing it for 7 years now, and I've attended the last 2 years, which is when I found out about it. So I've really enjoyed it. I think they do a wonderful job. It's a whole day event, and then they have socializing in the evening. The other memory for me of October was Jose and I totally geeking out watching the construction people across the street set up the crane for the construction projects that is going up. They are building an apartment building there, and I've actually never seen how a crane is put together. I just see them when they're already done and people are working on a building or a skyscraper. So it was really fascinating to see how the crane gets built, and I can't believe that people actually walk on it. I don't know, I'm gonna try to move it a little closer and see. Can you see there's actually 2 people that are on the far end of this piece? I actually saw people walking along here, and oh my gosh, my knees were just shaking. I don't know how they can do it, even if they're like attached to it. It just seemed really totally horrifying. I'm not really into heights, so obviously these guys can handle it, but it was really amazing to see how that is set up. I don't think I also ever realized that there's actually somebody sitting in this box all day working. So that was actually quite fascinating. So we were totally geeking out on this crane going up next door. I also enjoyed using this cute washi tape that is in the shape of pumpkins, and they're all sparkly. I got this at the Target dollar spot. And my candle this month is from Bath & Body Works, which has my favorite candles, and this one was Sparkling Amber. I wanted to decorate my little divider page here, so I used a journal card, and that is from a Hot Buy pack paper pad that I got at Michael's, and it's called Pumpkin Spice. This month's monthly list was autumn favorites, and I love so many things about autumn. One of them is the Blogger Conference, which I mentioned a moment ago. Also, you know, I've mentioned all the beautiful colors before. That is one of my favorite things about fall, is just seeing all the leaves change. And I love all the wonderful decorative things, Halloween decorations and fall decorations that you can use in your home. I also love the leaves scented candle that I've been using also in my home this season. That is my favorite fall scent, and so I try to pick that one up every fall. I also love warm apple cider, and I try to make one trip to Amat's apple orchard. That is, I don't know, maybe like 45-minute drive from Minneapolis. It's near Stillwater, Minnesota, and I actually like to buy my apple cider there when I'm there. So I try to get there like at least once a year in the fall time. It's just a fun day, a nice kind of girlfriend getaway day. All these cute little pumpkin stickers, I picked these up at the Dollar Tree. We started off the month with pancakes because Jose had a major craving for pancakes on Sunday morning, and so we stopped out at Perkins and had breakfast together. Saturday and Sunday mornings we get kind of lazy, so we don't usually go out for breakfast, but it was kind of a nice little change of pace. This week we watched both of the debates on TV. So there was a vice presidential debate, which was Tuesday evening, and then the presidential debate was on Sunday, and I like the town hall style debates. I think they're more interesting having the questions come from, you know, just people in the audience and people who are emailing in or tweeting into the show. So I like that, just hearing, questions from just like average Americans. I find that more interesting. So that's my favorite style of debate. So I did enjoy that one. We've also been watching Persons of Interest. Have you guys ever seen this show? I really enjoyed it. I loved all the different characters, but we were getting to the end and I did find the ending kind of sad. So I will miss these characters. But I'm not sure if there's going to be a new season coming out or not. I'll have to check. We've also been watching Masters of Sex, which is absolutely one of my favorite shows. I love these characters. I love the retro fashion because I kind of like vintage and retro things. So that is been so much fun to watch. And I love it that they were actually real people that lived, so that makes it more interesting for me too. I also bought a bunch of really fun planner goodies for fall, so you can see I used some of them in my fall layout here. I got a lot of washi tape and some cute stickers, so that was fabulous, and I did film a video of that, so if you like fall planner goodies, you can check that out. I'll put a link in the description box so it's easy for you to find. This week of the month there was a lot of exciting happenings. One of the things I did this week was I bought a ticket for the National Planner Con, and that's going to be in San Francisco in March of 2017, and I'm so excited. So it was really exciting for me to buy the ticket. This is the Hyatt, which is where it will be held, and so I got my room and my ticket and my airfare, so I'm all set for that. Also, I mentioned to you the blogger conference, and this is just a couple pictures of the blogger conference. I'll put a link in the description box to their website. The conference is every October, and it's just for one day. It's always on a Saturday, and they have the conferences all day, and then they have a networking kind of little after party that you can go to. It's really fun, and everybody's really nice and laid back and friendly, and you learn a lot. There's all kinds of different speakers. There was actually, let's see, three speakers going at once. So you actually had to choose throughout the day which speakers you wanted to attend. So there was so many just great things. They had, classes about YouTubing and how to do an editorial calendar. This one was taking your blog to a book. So this woman had written a book. Just all kinds of things, podcasting. So it's really been growing and developing, and they have all kinds of different interesting topics. They also include a lunch, and what I really love is that they have a help desk. So they have a WordPress help desk every year. So if you're having any technical issues or you can't figure out how to do something on your blog, they have people there that will answer your questions and help you get things straightened out. So I found that really helpful, and everybody's really great there. So I encourage you, if you're in the Midwest or Minnesota, to check this out. On Saturday evening, we got to go salsa dancing, which was really fun. This is a group that sponsors a dance every quarter. So this was the fall salsa dance, and it was called the Fall Salsa Explosion. They always have some word like explosion or extravaganza or something in there. And they always have it at a hotel ballroom, so there's lots of room to dance, and we had a really great time. It was really fun. So this was the week that the huge crane went up across the street. So this is what I was telling you about on my dashboard page. And I'll try to lift this up so that you can see a little bit. There was, I didn't actually know they were going to construct it that day, but I went out to the balcony just to check the weather. And there was this huge, tall, so like this part of the crane was just going up, and there was two guys just standing sort of in the middle of it, and it was just stories into the air. Oh my goodness, I don't know how they can do that. It just looked horrifying, and it was just amazing how they construct this thing. So I took that picture, and then there was also this one once they got this piece on, and there was guys way at the end attaching all these different pieces to it. So I don't know how they can do that. I was just completely amazed at how they can, I don't know, just literally be walking around on there, and I guess they're just used to it because that's their job, but I just found it amazing that they can, I don't know, I guess not have such a fear of heights. If it was the least bit windy and you're hanging on out here, that would just totally freak me out. So, but it was fascinating to watch. It was just really interesting to see how that big crane goes up. We watched the third and final presidential debate on TV on Wednesday evening, and then later in the week I picked up some planner stamps at Michael's. They are Kelly Perky planner stamps, and I've never really tried stamping in my planner before, but I've always been really curious about it because I see other people doing it and it looks really fun, and I love all the beautiful ink colors. So I was excited they had a bunch of her stamps on clearance, so I thought it would be a good time to pick up several and just give it a try and see if I like it or not. It's been really fun. So if you want to check out that video, I'll put a link below so you can find it easily. Let me know if in the comments below if you do stamping. What types of stamps do you like? Because I'm still just kind of learning about the different types of stamps and which ones are better quality or easier to use. So yeah, if you've got any tips for me, leave them in the comments. I would love to learn more. So I'm just kind of starting to get the hang of it. On Saturday, I went to lunch with my friend Shannon, and we had a lot of fun just chatting and catching up with each other. At the end of the month, I finally decided which planner I want to use for next year, for 2017. So, I've been watching all kinds of different periscopes that the Mamby people put out with all their different flip-throughs of their new planners for 2017, so you can see what the dividers look like and the layouts and the colors and all those kinds of things. I wasn't really seeing one that I was just completely in love with. And so I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't use a happy planner for next year, but I've really been enjoying it because I love how you can rearrange things and add other pages in like I did here. For me, this is just wonderful to be able to save something like this. Just like little keepsakes that I wouldn't know where to put otherwise. So I love the Happy Planner for that reason, that it's just so easy to use, and I love the care that they put into their product. So I wanted to get another Happy Planner, but I just wasn't seeing one that was super exciting to me. Then I happened to be watching YouTube, which I watch a lot of YouTube because I love to watch all your planner videos, and I saw someone doing a flip through of this botanical garden planner, and this was released last summer, and I think I remember trying to avoid a lot of those videos because I was afraid I was going to fall in love with one. And then, I'd already started using this one and I wanted to use it for the rest of the year. So I had kind of held off on watching those. So one of those happened to come up. Then I started looking at all the different ones that were released last summer. And I came upon someone doing a flip through of this botanical garden. Immediately, I knew that was the one. I think the dividers and the colors in this planner are they're absolutely outstanding. They have really outdone themselves. I just think they're so lovely, and I can't wait to start sharing it with you guys. I was really inspired after attending the MN Blogger Conference earlier this month, so I've been working more on developing the content on my blog and how I want it to look and present. And one of the pages I was working on this week was my life list. And then this part of the page I have covered up because it was a family event and I didn't know if they wanted me to share the pictures on YouTube, so I just covered that up. And I got this cute little paper pad at the Target Dollar Spot. And of course, the very last day of October was Halloween. And since we were gone on that weekend earlier to a family event, unfortunately we weren't able to, go out to any Halloween parties like we usually enjoy doing. So we just kind of relaxed for the early part of that evening at the coffee shop by the U. But I did have a lot of fun decorating with some cute little vintage stickers that I had purchased, as well as some new stickers that I got at Hobby Lobby. I hope you enjoyed my Happy Planner flip through of my October pages. They were so fun to put together. As you know, I love using all these colors and fun little stickers and that kind of thing. And I've started on my November pages. So if you enjoy these kinds of memory keeping flip throughs, please remember to subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. And like I said, soon I'll be starting on my new planner for 2017, and I'm excited to share with you some new ideas that I have for tweaks of how I want to lay out my pages and how I want to do my monthly calendar page. Kind of been thinking of some creative ways that I can try some new things in 2017. Please stay tuned for that, and I will see you soon. Bye friends! Have a great week!